Good afternoon. I am going to dinner with some family members this evening, so I am going to put some natural colors together. So I thought I would pop on and show you some of the color combinations. We do have a couple new people to our group, so I would love to show you some of the makeup. We do have skincare and makeup. I've used the products for over 1.5 years now, and I'm absolutely in love with them. So I thought I would share some of my neutral colors. So tonight, I've already have my base face. So for those that are new to SeneGence, I use a color correcting tinted moisturizer. So it's medium coverage. We do have foundations as well. It's pigmented skincare, so it does have anti-aging products in the actual makeup itself. All of our products, except for the loose powders, are cream based. So our foundations, our eyeshadows, our blushes, we have all in cream base. That's kind of the new craze. But SeneGence has had them for over 20 years. So we've been kind of in trend for the past 20 years. So I'm going to start off with my blush. So again, I have my color correcting tinted moisturizer. I used my, I have my concealer, which I call the magic eraser. I do have a couple blemishes. This is actually from this morning, so that I didn't walk out at the bus stop and look like a crazy person. So I put this color correcting tint, or the concealer on. We do have an airless pump, so you won't waste any of the product because it is, the pump goes from the bottom and pumps up the top. So it basically doesn't let you waste any of the products. So let me get started with the blush. So I'm going to start with the cream blush. I have the old packaging. This is the chocolate cherry. This is one of my favorites for a neutral color. I still have some in the old packaging. So we do sell it now in airless pump, but I'm gonna use my old chocolate cherry. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. I do have my brushes. For those that are new, I do have brushes from, Target. I have makeup brushes from Sigma, which are a little bit more expensive. So if you need any help with any brushes, just let me know. So I just squirt a little bit on my hand, and I'm gonna go above here, and I'm gonna go all the way up. That was a little high. To frame my face. So this is the blush. It is super pigmented, so you only need a little bit. I am going to, I start off slow, which obviously I have a lot on here. If you have too much, you just take your color correcting tinted moisturizer brush and kind of blend it out. I'm going for more of a natural look tonight. We are gonna possibly be sitting outside, so I figure I don't want to overdo it in the natural light. So there's my blush. And then I'm gonna move on to the base of my eyes. So again, I'm gonna do more of a neutral kind of brown color. So I'm gonna start with neutral tan. So depending on your skin type, some people like to use this as a base. Sometimes, for lighter complexion, this may be kind of like your transition color, but tonight I'm gonna use it all over. So I'm gonna take the wand, again, it's a cream. This is long lasting. So this makeup will last 4 to 18 hours. I don't have any problems wearing it all day. It doesn't crease, it doesn't fall like the traditional powders. Urban Decay used to be my favorite, but obviously I have switched over to all of this makeup and I'm absolutely in love with it. So I'm going to use this as kind of my all over the lid color. Again, this gives you just a nice base. I like to start off all of my looks with a base color. Some other really nice ones, I'm obsessed with Pink Sand Beach. I figure I'll do something different tonight. So Pink Sand Beach is really nice. Candlelight is a really nice base. Just depends on the kind of the other colors that you're going to be mixing. So I'm going to take that all over, all the way up to my eyebrows. And then I'm going to transition into a deeper color. So tonight I'm doing this, it's called the French Roast. It's kind of like a brownish burgundy color. It is quite dark, so I'm just going to take it slow. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Now, I have hooded eyes, which means that if you notice, my eyelids kind of sink into my eyes. So I have this bone right here that I want to try to accentuate. So depending on your eye type, you'll apply this within your crease. If you have hooded eyes, you would do it just a little bit above. So I'm just going to take more of a flat brush, put just a very small amount, and I'm going to open my eyes, and I'm going to kind of do a V, if I could get any on my brush here. Okay, and then I'm going to come down here and just connect it with my eyelid. So these are liquid, but they turn into a cream like shadow. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you blend it. I'm going to get my other brush here and really use a sweeping motion to blend it all in. And I'm going to make sure that I take it up over that bone so that you can actually see it when I close my eyes. So see how you can still see it? Again, if you have a normal eye shape, normal in quotation mark, you can just go into your crease and work this into the crease. So you can make this as dark as you want and kind of blend it out as much as you want. So again, I'm just going to go for a little bit of a neutral color or neutral look, but I do want to have a little bit of depth to my look. So again, I'm going to open, I'm going to make that V with my dark color. So this is going to be your crease color. So if you see any of the photo albums that says the crease color, this is the color. So it's going to be the deepest color of your set. So I'm going to be using like 4 or 5 different colors, but you obviously can keep this simple. But I just wanted to kind of show you the different colors that I would like to use tonight. So I'm going to blend this all in hopes that they will be similar. I think I need to put a little bit more on this side. And then we'll go in with the transition color. So the next color that I'm going to do, it's going to be your medium color, and it is going to kind of connect it all together. I'm going to put it all over my lid, and then we'll move on into the highlight. So I will show you this. Some people like to take this darker color to underneath your eye instead of an eyeliner. It's completely up to you how dramatic of a look that you are trying to go for. Sorry, I'm just trying to even this all out. So it just kind of depends. You have different options for this. So again, you could take this underneath your eye to kind of make it all blend in together. So I'm going to just keep it up top because I am going to use an eyeliner, and I'm going to show you kind of my new trick that I've been doing with my eyeliner that I really like. Okay, so that's my dark color. My next color is going to be my transition color. Yeah, so I'm going to do this. This is my Mocha Java Shimmer. I'm going to take this. It is a little bit darker than, you know, my highlighting color, so it's going to be a nice transition. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to do this all over my lid. And we can even sweep it up here just a little bit to connect those two colors and blend it all in. Do the other side. And by the way, all of our makeup also has our proprietary anti-aging. It's called the Cineplex Complex. So while you're wearing your makeup, you are also taking care of your skin. So it's not comedogenic, so it's not going to clog your pores. So I have really, really sensitive skin that anytime I would wear makeup for a long, like an extended period of time, I would always clog my pores. So that's a really nice thing about SeneGence, is that it does not clog your pores. Okay. So that's how I kind of blended this transition color all over my lid and into that dark crease color. Now I'm going to do my highlight color. So this is going to be my lightest color, and I'm going to highlight up here, up top, and then also more in the little part of my eye, the corner of my eye. So I'm gonna go right here. And I'm going to bring this all the way up. I can put it by my brow bone. And this just kind of gives a pop of color, or a pop of shimmer as well. So for those that are new to our products as well, there are the matte colors. So they're just the regular colors of the eyeshadow. There's also shimmer, so it's a little bit more of a glitter. And then we actually have glitter. So the different types of eyeshadow. So like for instance, even Mocha Java, we have just like the regular Mocha Java, and then we have a shimmer. So it just depends on what you're looking for. So I'm gonna bring this down to kind of brighten up that corner. Again, this is Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. So I'm gonna use this in my corner, and I'm gonna bring it up here. And you can also soften, see how I kind of have that line of the dark. I'm going to take the brush that I used to put the darker color on, and I can just soften that harsh line out as well. So once I have those other colors on top, So I'm just gonna blend that out so it's not as harsh. Okay. So those are my eye color, my shadow colors. So again, I started with a natural tan, so that's going to be my base. Then I moved on to my darker color, which is the French Roast. And then you're gonna go to your medium color, which I use the Mocha Java Shimmer. And then lastly, I use the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. So I use that in the corner, up by my eyebrow, and then kind of more in the corner to connect it. So those are my 4 colors that I used on there. It's kind of a nice neutral tan color. I'm going to put a little bit of eyeliner on, but I'm not gonna make it too dramatic. So how I'm going to do that is I'm gonna do it right on the waterline. This is kind of a new trick that I really love. So if you want just a little bit of lining, but you don't want like a whole thick eyeliner, this is a great alternative. So I'm gonna try to do this. I have the eye pencil. This is the black, and I'm gonna try to do this in the camera, which should be interesting. And I blink every time. And you can do this on the top and the bottom. And then you can even take your, like a slanted brush if you wanted to make it more dramatic in the corner. And again, this is gonna be based off of your eye shape. Do you want your eyes to look elongated? Do you want them to look wider, smaller? So I'll actually, maybe I'll put up a post about that too, about how to do your makeup based off of your eye shape. Okay, so that just gave a little bit of a pop with the black. And then I am going to use, I'm going to use my lash primer. So those that are new, sorry, I'm warming it up in my shirt. So I'm going to use my lash primer. So this is going to be naturally clumpy. I just want to show you guys, that's okay. It does not go on clumpy, but this also helps grow your lashes. So it's a nice primer to elongate your eyelashes, but also helps grow them. So I'm going to put this all over my eyelashes. I absolutely love this product. I've never used a primer before because I actually have really long eyelashes. They're just blonde, so you can't see them, but it is one of my favorites. I definitely feel like it conditions my eyelashes and really makes them pop. So I'm gonna put this on and I'm gonna let this dry while I move on to my neck. I'm gonna do my 1 layer of LipSense. I'll show you guys. Okay, so that is my lash primer. You can do it on the bottom as well. I'm gonna put my waterproof back in there for right now. Okay, so next I'm going to use, I have the Miss America, the Miss USA, the combo. This isn't sold anymore, but I have some available. They come in a little cute little combo. It's a nice neutral everyday look. Again, those that are new to SeneGence, our LipSense is long lasting. You put 3 layers on. They last all day. They're amazing. But we suggest putting in a lip gloss over top to kind of set that color in for it to last all day and to moisturize. So I'm going to start off. So this is the 2 that come together is the, sorry, I'm going to make sure I get the names correct. So I have the Legacy Lips is the LipSense, so the actual color. And then the gloss, which also has a little bit of tint, is the Runway Ready. So again, they come in a set. I have them if you're interested. You can't get them on the website anymore. So let me just show you how I'm going to apply that. So let me make sure I have the right one. Okay, so this is the lip color. So you want to make sure that you shake your LipSense so that the color combines, and then we're going to do one thin layer first, and you want to go in one direction. Wipe off some of the excess. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. So next, I'm going to put on my my translucent powder. So this, if you notice, this is wonderful. This gives you kind of the airbrushed look. So I put this over top of everything just to kind of set it all in. I use this big puffy brush. It is just, if you don't like that dewy feel or that dewy finish, this is a great product to add. And it's translucent, so it's going to take on Hey Nina. This is gonna take on any color that's underneath it. So your natural skin tone, also your blush, and that's just gonna set all in. Okay, so if you notice, I'm kind of doing things in layers. So I'm going to go back to my eyebrow or my eyelashes, and I'm gonna use a waterproof mascara. So we're gonna be possibly sitting outside, we may be sweating, so I'm going to put on my waterproof mascara. Oh, don't pump it, it pushes air into it and dries out. So I'm gonna try to swirl here, and I'm gonna put one layer of my waterproof mascara, and then I'm gonna go back into my lipstick. Okay, so we're gonna put that on. I'm gonna let that dry. You can put 2 to 3 layers of this over top of your primer. The primer is not going to let it go anywhere, so it won't move, it won't budge. So let me go back in with my color here. So this is my second layer of the lipstick. So this is called the LipSense. Okay, so that's my second layer. And then I'm gonna go in with my second layer of the mascara. And don't pump it, Katie. Don't take my own advice here. Okay, so last layer of my lipstick, and sorry, I can't really talk while I'm doing it. It's supposed to dry. It's kind of hard to do a live and put on LipSense. Okay, you're gonna let that set. And then, like I said, we want to put a gloss over top. So the nice thing about the glosses is that you can wear them by themselves or over top of the LipSense. They're super moisturizing, anti-aging, again, all those other benefits. They don't contain any wax either. So a lot of our, almost all of our products are gluten-free, vegan, toxin-free. So that's a really nice thing about our products as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take my gloss. I'm gonna set this over top. So it's a nice, just everyday color combination. Okay, so there's my neutral look. So I forgot my brow gel, so I'll post a picture of my brow gel after that. I always forget to bring that on my live. So anyways, so again, the colors that I use, very neutral. It does have a little bit of pop of a color. If you notice, even with the blush, my blush is my favorite. It's just kind of a nice bronzy brownish kind of color. Just gives it enough, but not super, super pink. And then my lipstick. So I have the Runway, this is the Miss USA, the combo. Again, if you're interested, please let me know. I do have a couple bags of those. And that should be it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.